Chapter 1, Section 2, Problem number 7, is going over a scenario where on ESPN they noticed that attendance at college football games were declining for schools, specifically in the Central Time Zone. And how would playing games in the late afternoon or evening, rather than the morning, affect the opportunity cost of a student attending a game? Well, first, let's go over the definition of opportunity cost, which is the highest valued alternative that must be given up in exchange for the activity. So, for example, if I wanted to take a nap in the middle of the day instead of doing homework would be my opportunity cost. Let's write that down. Example, napping at 4 p.m. instead of doing homework. The opportunity cost of here would be doing homework, because instead of doing homework, I chose to take a nap instead, and doing homework is this next highest valued alternative. But in this specific problem, the opportunity cost that a student faces is that if a football game is in the morning, then students usually have a lot of other commitments, such as student commitment. These could include class, projects, club meetings, homework time, and you basically get the gist of it. Students have a lot of things that tend to be done during, college students at least, have a lot of things that can be done during the day as opposed to night, which usually only club meetings take place during then. This means that in order to attend a football game, attend a daytime football game, they must give up more, or specifically the time potential to do more of these things mentioned above, which take place more often in the daytime. They must give up more of their other commitments as opposed to nighttime games that tend to occur during times of lower frequency of student activities. This is usually because students tend to have less things to do in the nighttime, or spend the time in the day actually doing all these mentioned student commitments above. And so, to go back to the question, how would playing games in the late afternoon or evening rather than in the morning affect the opportunity cost? It would kind of decrease the opportunity cost that they would have to forego. Let's write this down. They would or the, say this way, opportunity cost of attending a nighttime game is lower than the cost of going to a daytime game from a student's perspective. Let me rearrange all this so you can more clearly see the answer. And there you go.